Frustration is why I came to Lean Startup Machine. The waiting around for a restaurant bill at the end of your meal is such a painful process. My name is Carl, and my team and I were the winners of Lean Startup Machine in October 2013. Focusing on the question, do people hate as much as we did waiting for their restaurant bill? And are they looking for a better solution? So on Friday night, we came together, not knowing each other, excited and confident that we knew that everybody hated waiting for their restaurant bill. We raced to our glass office and put up different customer groups that we felt that we could focus on who had this problem. One of the mentors were really supportive and showed us a system called SPAR to be able to choose which customer group to focus on. The S is for the size of the market on each group. The P is the pain, how much pain that particular group is feeling around that particular question. And the A is access, how easily we could access these people. So as a result, we decided to focus on women aged between 25 and 40. At 8 p.m. on Friday night in London, we hit the streets, going out to prove that our assumption was correct, that people hated waiting for their restaurant bill. We split up in two groups, and then an hour later, and red-faced, when we came back together, we were wrong. People don't mind waiting for their restaurant bills, except when the group gets bigger. So the next morning, and very much open-aired about what questions we'll ask, we decided to focus on groups. There were 5 or more people who hated waiting for their restaurant bill. We asked questions like, do you go out to a restaurant with 5 or more people? What is your most painful process through this experience? And we found that in the morning the results were relatively the same. We didn't get our success criteria of getting 12 out of 20 people saying that they wanted their restaurant bill quicker. But what we did discover is that the awkwardness, the social awkwardness people have when the bill arrives when they're in big groups. How to pay for the bill. Pay for it equally or to pay for it individual items. Equipped with this new insight, we pivoted and changed our groups. We then decided that we will then focus on both men and women who go out to restaurants in groups of 5 or more and wanting to split their bill. The results were fabulous. We found that there was 2 distinctive groups. One group of people that absolutely hated these people that wanted to pay the individual bills. And then we found another group that hated those people who didn't want to pay the individual bills and just thought it was unfriendly not to split the bill equally with all your people around the table. So we hit our success rate for 12 out of 20 people wanting to solve this problem. But then we started questioning who was the real customer. Was it the actual diner themselves? Or should it, in fact, be the restaurants? So then we pivoted on our customer choice and decided to focus on the mid-chain restaurants. On this Saturday afternoon, we went out and discussed with the restaurant managers. Would your diners like this, and would you pay for this? The results were quite interesting. We spoke to 18 restaurants in total, and about 10 of them said that they liked the idea, but they would be unwilling to pay for it within big groups. We then decided we must go back and focus on the designers. On the Saturday evening, we then went back and spoke to diners with a solution. We put together wireframes, just really quickly, pages of how the application would look, providing diners a solution. When we did this, the results were extraordinary. Out of the 11 people that we spoke to, every single person wanted this result and wanted this solution. We ran around Liverpool Street with notepad in hand and taking down email addresses of everyone we spoke to. It was extraordinary. With this and with our absolute happiness as a result for having such an amazing success, we then thought, it's great that the diners want this, but would the restaurants actually integrate this into their restaurant? Once again, with our wireframes in hand, we hit back with the restaurants. With a question of, with these wireframes, be a solution that you would integrate into your store for 20p per transaction. And we got success. One of my teammates, Russell, got a letter of intent from one of the larger mid-sized restaurants in Leicester Square, saying that if this app was available, they would integrate it straight away. We were excited